All right. I'm Jenny Kivasil. I am working with Isaac here, who is 11. I've got my level 2 coaching certification, and this is for Club Excellence, what we're working on today with Isaac. I've been shooting about a year and a half, primarily barebow. So Isaac is 11.
Mm-hmm.
I turned 11 about, a month ago you said?
Yes.
Okay, and started archery last August, and then was working really hard with the compound bow, first with the Genesis, and then with your own. And today we're working specifically on alignment with a couple cues that I'll explain. And in February, I believe, was the last time we saw you for a little bit, and then everything shut down, and now we've been working, 2 weeks ago?
I think 2
3 weeks? 2, 3 weeks? Yep.
Yeah.
So we're working really hard on solidifying the movement of both of the shoulder blades for archery, but of course I've given you a couple exercises that are not exactly archery specific so that we can feel how to activate the movement of the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Right? So, do you remember the first exercise that I showed you, what that was?
It is the modified push-up.
Yes, it
that
is.
That you use on a higher type of surface.
Right, like this one's perfect. So, and we demonstrated this last week. So why don't you go ahead and show me, I won't remind you, I won't review it first. Check your feet, that looks good, you look like a good distance away from the countertop. And then, of course, what I'm gonna do, and you already got it, is I'm gonna cue you with you squeezing your shoulder blades into my thumb, which is right on your spine. Okay, so you're moving into my thumb, and then where do you move after that? Away towards the hand, yes. And do that again, and take your time, just like you're doing, which is perfect. Give yourself a minute. And breathe as you're doing it. And then away from the thumb towards the hand. And then squeeze, wait, stay there, squeeze my thumb. Yes. And now move away. Right. Good job. Okay, perfect. And you practiced that this week, correct?
Yes, I practiced this exercise once or twice this week.
Excellent. How does it feel when you do it at home without, obviously my thumb's not there?
Yeah,
You don't take my thumb with you. And so it felt good?
Yes.
A couple times? Excellent. So what I'd like to do is translate that to your strap for really your more archery specific position, where we're going to move your shoulder blade towards my hand.
Mm-hmm.
without doing the modified push-up. But I happen to love those. It just really kind of helps like wake up both of your shoulder blades. All right, so let's get situated. You can look into the mirror. Excellent. And you set with this one. Good job. Of course, you've got my favorite colors. Can't go wrong. All right, so first thing, you're gonna check your stance. Great, so I'm gonna obviously put my thumb here, and as you're squeezing this, okay, you've got my thumb with both of your shoulder blades. So you're gonna move this one away, nice, yes, there you go, and move, obviously you're gonna feel my thumb there, good job. And then moving towards my hand, drop your shoulder a little bit, move towards it here. All right, and let down. Yes. So, let's try that again. I'm going to use my other thumb. I want to kind of look at the position of your chest. Remember that we're talking a little bit about not leaning forward, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So, go ahead and squeeze and then push the shoulder blade out. Squeeze with this. And is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah.
Remember to drop your ribs a little bit so you're not leaning forward. Keep moving towards my hand with this shoulder. Push it out. That looks better. Excellent. Let down. Do me a favor. So, remember we were talking a little bit about not doing this, right? Right. So I'm working on this too. So what you really want to do, okay? If I had to put my hand here, put my hand here like my belt buckle, instead of like leaning forward and popping up my rib cage, I'm really trying to slouch down my rib cage. Have you ever seen You've probably seen an accordion, right? You know the instruments that go like this, okay? That's kind of what I'm thinking when we're getting away from that lean.
Yeah.
So if you had an accordion here, instead of doing this, you want to bring it in. So you want to bring it in like that. Right? I mean, I teach music, so hey, it makes sense. All right, so watch me for a second. So this is high, and then you make the accordion, and your ribs just go. If they could make a cool sound, that would be fun, huh? So show me that. Put your hand. Yep. Don't worry about this. Just do this with your rib cage. Put a hand here. Put a hand here. And here's your accordion. And just. Let's go. Do it again without watching me. Do it. Yep. Rib cage up. Rib cage down. One more time. Yeah, I like how you're breathing with that. Actually, that's really cool. I didn't even tell you to do that. Great. So now I want you to do that while we're working on your alignment. And really getting the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
Remember, this one is the one I really want to feel, touching my thumb, okay? This guy's like, no, I'm moving away. And this one's like, well, I'm going to chase the thumb, all right? So as we're doing this, first thing, set your posture. But what I want you to do, drop your hands for a moment. Do your accordion. And now, come up into as if you're going to. You got the arrow, you can shoot. Keep thinking your accordion. Because everyone should. Yes. And then push this shoulder blade out. Yes. That's much better. Yes. That looks much better. Yep, you're adjusting your shoulder, no biggie. Keep pushing it out. Good job. Now really feel this one squeezing. How's it feel?
Great.
A lot to think about, huh?
Yeah.
I know, right? It is. It's a little bit to think about. Let's do it one more time. What I would suggest, because we're working on alignment.
Yeah.
If you lose the accordion, we can bring it back.
Yeah.
So in which case, when you're coming up to setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you might have the tendency to have the rib cage high, just remind yourself about the accordion, and then let's look at the alignment. Then you think about my thumb. Okay? Because the cue is my thumb.
Yeah.
And you're squeezing it with that shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right. First, you're at setup. Good job. I see you thinking about that accordion. Set up. Think accordion, and then don't worry about it. Right now, you're gonna push. Shoulder blade. Good. I see you correcting that. That's awesome. And then let down. Some work, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You're doing a really nice job for the second week we've worked on this, right? Third week? Good job. So, you want to shoot some arrows?
Sure.
Let's. You ready? All right, so, as we're getting ready to shoot, remember from last week, you gained an inch of draw length, yes, because of all the excellent work you did with moving the shoulder blades. Which then, of course, we discovered that you had.
My draw weight was too heavy.
Yes.
So we reduced it by a pound, I'm pretty sure.
I think it was a pound, and because you're going to increase your draw length. So this is, the second week that you're going to experiment with this and feel how it is. So go ahead and clip on. I'm going to remind you before we shoot that your stance looks good. Think about your accordion a little bit. When you're setting, when you're set the bow, think about the accordion. Set up, and then I'm going to also just give you the cue, like we did over there in our work from last week. So you're going to press this towards the target and take your time, okay? And really make sure you feel this shoulder blade contact my thumb, all right? Are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Think about your accordion. And take your time, push that forward. Nice. Did you feel yourself leaning forward a little bit? A little bit. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I'm going to come around this side and remind you. I'm gonna watch from here, but keep my finger there. That you have. Think about your accordion. Think about it now. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then push the shoulder. There you go. that feel better? Different?
It was a little different.
How?
What's it called? I was pushing a little bit more, but I think my shoulder was a little up.
It might have been a little up. I see that sometimes when you're working, it happens. So you want to be aware of that. I'll put my finger there for you. Okay, excellent. So go ahead and remember, think about this. Think about keeping your finger off the trigger until you're really building up your tension here and then really getting some direction. There you go. How did it feel?
That felt a lot better.
Felt a lot better?
I feel like I still punched my trigger, but it,
Okay.
what's it called? It was a little bit less than usual.
Okay.
And also my arms were definitely more in a good stance or something.
Felt stronger.
Yeah.
It looked stronger to me from back here, right? It looked like you were really working this at the same time that when I touched this to do this direction,
Yeah.
you did. And give yourself time there. You know, once you're here and once you hit the wall and you're settling down, give yourself that minute for your head, your brain to check. It's like, okay, am I building up here? Don't worry about the trigger until you're building here, take your time, aim.
Fire.
Right. So think this. This is really what we're working on. You're going to get to posture.
Yeah.
Okay, start with the accordion. Move a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to work on it. This is your primary focus right now.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'm still going to be viewing you here.
Okay.
And you might feel me doing this. All right. So, build tension here. Give direction there. There you go. You're squeezing my finger. Nice job. Yeah?
That's better.
That's better?
Yeah.
Is it different just to kind of have that ability to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you moved this around more. You absolutely did.
Maybe my shoulder
Yes.
back a little bit more to squeeze your thumb a little
So
bit.
you're going to move up. So put your shoulder blades together right now. Squeeze. Yeah, just squeeze the finger. Yeah, and then release. Do it one more time. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Is this helping you with the cue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this shoulder blade wants this finger, this one moves out and away. Bring this one in, and this one towards the trigger. Good job. Yeah, I can see that you're thinking about it, right? You're thinking about it because you're trying to find that push direction coming around as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it one more time.
Okay, one more shot.
And I think we've got, how many arrows do you have?
I think
12?
11 arrows.
11 arrows? Did something happen with one?
I shot with my homemade target, I shot it, my shot was off and it hit the wood, and I lost the tip.
Understandable. I got that.
Yeah, so now I have an arrow with no tip in it. Which is good, kind of, because I was thinking about cutting my arrows because they're a little long.
Okay.
So maybe we test it with that one, put a new tip on it.
That's a good idea.
And then if it doesn't work, and I still have 11 more arrows.
I like that philosophy. That's a good thing to think about. All right, show me your accordion for a minute before you to show me your. That's it. And just give yourself a minute in your mind to feel how to think about how it feels. And then, you know what? Go back to your back tension when you have that. Okay? So start with your accordion. I like your breathing. Put this one towards my finger. Yeah?
Yeah.
Lots to think about when we're doing
Yeah.
this. But that's good. That's exactly what you want.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's do another one.
Okay.
After all, we've got more arrows.
Yeah.
Check your stance for me though. Yes. And I'm gonna do this one more time.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take away the cue of my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But I want you to do it one more time with my finger. Yes.
I didn't take enough time to get.
Didn't take enough time. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. All right, I'm gonna look from here. So
Okay.
you're not gonna have my finger as a cue.
But I think I'll be able to get it after using the key for a little bit.
Yes, and you can, kind of visualize it there. Remember that what you wanna do is it's your bow arm.
Yeah.
If that's scannula's pushing that way, remember our modified push-up, like
Yeah.
they're acting like wings in a way.
Yeah.
Push this one that way so this one can come around. And take your time. Take your time. Better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Almost there. Or I'll do 2 more.
You can do 3 more. Is it alright without me there with
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
was
watch
thinking
them.
about crocheting and all that.
Yes. Two more.
2 more.
And after you knock your arrow, okay, before you set, put a little tension on there.
Accordion.
Yes. I wish we could make a sound when we did that one. That'd be so much fun. We knew we were doing it.
Hey, I have no idea where that arrow hit.
I'm not wearing my glasses. But when they're in the yellow and the red, they're super easy to see, right?
I have no idea where that thing hit.
All right. Take your time. I think it went the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Now I'm gonna recommend one thing.
Yeah.
I said the accordion.
Yeah, I did that once, like right before I fired a little bit.
That's what I've been doing. Yes, like I have to kind of reset when I'm at setup and then I draw up to anchor.
And
So
then-
the other thing that I recommend doing, aside from just, getting that rib cage down,
Yeah.
I actually, like for me, I find that if I take, like I kind of tuck my hips under me a little bit, like,
Yeah.
I think it just, the way that I could think about this, if you may have never done it,
Mhm.
but is sitting on a horse, like, depending on how you sit, the horse responds to what you do.
Yeah.
Like if you're sitting on a stool, and you can do your accordion slouch,
Yeah.
you can literally kind of feel your hips tucked there, but like, it's kind of like finding a solid
Yeah.
seat in
When
the
you're
saddle.
riding, definitely you need to get a good posture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's the seat, is what
Yeah.
they talk about, like the
The
connection,
saddle.
yes. Have you ridden?
I ride a lot.
Nice.
I went to riding camp last week and 2 weeks ago. So I'll do it every other week, and then I used to take lessons.
That's awesome, high five. I love horses and archery, and they can go together.
I really want to do.
Me too.
I really want to get like a maker's bow or one of the Genesis bows, because I don't think I'm ready to fire a big compound bow on a horse.
I don't think you would. I think you'd fire a horse bow.
It's
For
a horse
sure.
bow.
They make them on, they're recurved, they're shorter. They're typically shorter because
Are they
you're
like
in the
that,
horse.
those bows? Or?
Similar, but way shorter. I'll show you a picture at some point. But no, so you're doing great work, okay? And that's really good that you're connecting that and you get that connection. So next time with the accordion, also try to think about like,
Yeah.
well, what am I doing with, like if I can tuck my hips? Because I feel that doing so is helpful.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
All right, let's get your arrows.
That was fun.